Good evening, welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Simple. It has been a wonderful week here. We are in Manali. The weather is so beautiful. Rest of India is very warm. I'm getting reports from all parts of India, but we are in such beautiful, cool weather here in the Himalayas. It is expected to rain tomorrow in Manali. It's expected to snow in the higher mountains. The weather is going to become even more beautiful. And I just finished a beautiful online advanced meditation program. Lots of old timers doing an advanced course after a long time, and they all had amazing experiences to share. As always, we have Dhruv with us. Dhruv, welcome. How are you doing?
Hey Gurudev Bhaiya, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am very good. I am very good.
Is
So,
it cold
Dhruv,
in
are we
Manali?
set for this week with more questions?
Yes, Bhaiya, we are ready.
Yeah, it's quite cool here. Last night it was +2 degrees. The
Okay.
night before it was minus 2 degrees.
Oh,
But
wow.
the daytime temperatures are good, 14, 15 degrees. For
Okay.
Manali standards, it's very pleasant because
Okay.
last week it was not crossing 10 degrees. But for
Okay.
rest of India, it is very cool. You will require a jacket here.
Okay. Great. Great, Bhaiya. So, Bhaiya, should I ask questions?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Bhaiya. So, Bhaiya, this week the first question is, Bhaiya, I like a girl. I dream about a future with her, but it is too far in the future. How to control my thoughts and take things lightly?
Yeah, you don't have to control your thoughts. If your mind is going too much into the future, let it go. What is there? Hmm. And if you feel like talking to her, go ahead and talk to her. See uh, whether she also really likes you or not. It should not end up that you are thinking sometime in the future I have a life with her, and then she does not see it that way. So if it is a one-way street or a one-way bubble which has been blown up, let it burst it let it burst right now rather than waiting for so many years. So more than that, you establish a friendship, see where you go, and take it up step by step. Just because you like someone, it does not mean that you're going to spend your entire life with that person. When we get to know that person in uh, uh, closely, then many aspects of that person come up. Some you like, some you don't like. Then you can be. I know so many couples. They were together. Not in India. In India, when you get married, it's not so easy to separate. But in the West, so many people, and then they say, we though we like each other, we are not a couple. We can be good friends. We can be this. So they have been very open about whatever relationship they want to have. So you just see now. You start the first step. Talk to that person. Maybe that person does not like you, and even before you think anything is going to happen, it will all get over. And maybe
Okay.
yeah, the other possibility is also there.
Great, Bhaiya. There is a question in the audience. He said, Gurudev said that you will have to use your intellect and skill all the time. How?
Gurudev did not say use your intellect and skill all the time. Hmm. Intellect and skill also has its own place. Your heart also has its own place. Sometimes you run the show with your heart, sometimes with intellect and skill. And life is a balance between the two. Okay, you can't be in the intellect and skill all the time, and you cannot be in the heart all the time. Sometimes whatever the heart says, you have to evaluate it with your intellect, and whatever your intellect says, you need to evaluate with your heart also. Hmm. So having a perfect balance, and then how, that is why we need to do advanced meditation programs. That is why we need to do sadhana, seva, satsang. Then what happens with practice, that everything becomes very clear. Hmm. When we start living in the present moment, the mind connects to something very deep inside. Hmm. That is a deep space of silence, and from that silence everything happens, and you don't have to worry about it. Just like Gurudev says, no, when you have to cycle, you don't think how you are going to cycle. You don't say if the weight goes too much on the right, then uh, balance it by moving to the left, or it all happens automatically. So that automatic happening happens when we are connected to that deep space of silence within. And for that to happen, we need to do advanced course again and again, every few months, 3, 4 months, 6 months, whenever we get time. Okay, and it's an ongoing process. Every time we do an advanced course, we connect to that same silence deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay?
Okay, Bhaiya, the next question is, how much time and energy we should devote to astrology and Vastu, or like our life, or live our life in the present moment?
See, there are two ways. One is little bit. See, uh, we learned in our 10th standard. Two planetary bodies, they have an effect on each other. That is called the law of gravitation. So Earth is moving around the sun because of law of gravitation. Earth and Jupiter interact with each other because of law of gravitation. The law of gravitation says two bodies have an impact on each other. They attract with some whatever the formula is. We need not go. But what is the meaning? That hmm, there is an interaction between the two on the basis of law of gravitation. Then there is a magnetic law. Earth is a magnet. Jupiter is a magnet. So both have their own magnetic field and they affect each other. In the same way, Earth is a charge. Jupiter is also a charge. Hmm. Like how, though the temperature is same, uh, when we touch the floor, it feels cooler than we touching the wood. So though it is the same, they're made up of different materials that interacts differently. Hmm. So that is what astrology is trying to understand. What is the effect of each planet on each other? In fact, modern science is discovering, if you love astronomy and things like that, the planets Jupiter and Saturn are protecting Earth. All the stray heavenly bodies which come, they are first attracted by Jupiter and Saturn, and they make sure that all these stray elements don't reach the Earth at all. Okay, so because Jupiter is there, we are very safe. So Jupiter is having an impact on life. In fact, if you see, all the planets in the solar system are in a very perfect place and doing the most perfect thing, including the moon, the sun, everything, so that life on Earth can happen. Okay, and that is what the astrologers have been saying for a long time. Earth on this planet is not happening only because of Earth, it is because of what Jupiter is doing, it is because of what Saturn is doing. And they have tried to correlate it just like a weather model. A weather model will give you an idea, but it need not be true all the time. Still, some things are beyond the scope. In the same way, astrology can give you a little prediction, but it is beyond the scope. And connected with astrology is Vastu. See, all these planets have an effect. See, the sun has an effect on us, but depending on where you are, in what body you are, the impact will be different. Suppose it is noon time in the Sahara Desert in the sun. If you're outside, you will dehydrate yourself. But if you're inside an AC room, just few feet away from outside, you'll be very cool. So the place where you are has an effect, is nullifying or increasing the effect of whatever the planetary position cause. So that is what Vastu is. There is a bit of science, over a period of time, people forgot the science and they came to the empirical methods. And that empirical methods also, everyone created their own empirical methods and it became a chaos and confusion. But if we go back to the science, it's very beautiful how an astrological chart is made. Every angle of the sky is divided, in 360 degrees. The 360 degrees came from there. Mm. We wonder why 360 degrees, why not the decimal system or this? It has been created by the ancient people. Every day the sun moves 1 degree, approximately. 365 days is a year, no? So the closest round figure is 360 degrees. So every day, approximately, the sun moves 1 degree. That is how that division of degree came. And why 360? Because the number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, except for 7, and I think 8. All the other numbers are 360 degrees, a multiple of all these numbers, except 7 and 8. think 8 also, not 8. Not 8. 8 also. 45 into 8, yeah. Except number 7, it is a multiple of everything. 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then 12, anyway, it is. It's a very beautiful way how that entire sky has been designed, and you know how the zodiac signs, the Aries, the sign, everything starts with Aries. Aries is, the Western scientists begin it at the equinox. The Indian star, that Aries constellation, the first star when the sun reaches the first star of the constellation, that is where. So because of that, there is a difference of 15 days between the two calendars. The the sun moving in and then so many beautiful things are there. Once you get into astrology, you recognize there's so much mathematics and so many amazing things there.
Thank you, Bhaiya. There's another question in the audience. Is please explain signs or silence in simple words.
If silence could be explained with words, then silence will not be silence. No, absence of words is silence. Absence of so many things is silence. Silence is the basis of this entire creation. You cannot describe it with words. You can experience it through meditation. That is what the silence program is all about. If you have done it, good. If you have done it a while ago, good. And it's time to do another silence program. And if you have not done it, then all the more reason for you to do a silence program very
Great, Bhaiya. Bhaiya, the next question is how do you make people who don't listen to you?
How to make people who don't listen to you listen
Yeah.
to you. Okay. See, one thing is for sure, not everyone is going to listen to you. So drop that. Drop that feeling that everyone should listen to. And if you really want that person to listen to you, you start listening to that person. You have to invest. Many things don't happen overnight. You have to invest. People are not, people will not overnight, just in a flash, be wanting to help you. They have to see a benefit in the relation they maintain with you. Only when they see that benefit, then they will want to be associated with you. Not everything happen instantaneously and spontaneously. Certain things have to be groomed, nurtured. So you start listening to that person. You show interest in that person, what that person is doing, why he is doing. Make a sincere effort to understand, interact. And when you show an interest, then automatically that person will start reciprocating sooner or later. So that is how it is possible. And yet, after all your efforts, there is still a small possibility that that person may still not listen to you. So that is what life is. You invest, you put in your efforts, and sometimes things turn out. Most of the time, things turn out the way you want them to do, and sometimes they may not turn out the way you want. Just relax, be happy, and move on with life. Okay?
Thank you, Bhaiya. Okay, the next question is if you see a pattern repeating in life, what are the steps to get out of it?
Yeah. You have to do an advanced course, an offline advanced course. Gurudev has given us 4 uh, solutions to a problem. Okay? So first is see that it will change. Second is see that this is the way it is. Third, become a lion. And fourth, surrender. When you go through those 4 parts, and after doing the advanced course, it becomes little more ingrained in us. And then we come out of it. And then there are many aspects. Gurudev has given so many knowledge sheets also. You go through the knowledge sheets. I can give you what the knowledge sheets say, but then the whole purpose will be defeated. In the process of searching for your answers, you are going to find many more beautiful things in that book. An intimate note to sincere seekers. You go through that book and find out yourself.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Okay, the next question is As per Ayurveda, should young people get the vaccine for COVID?
The Ayurveda will not say whether you should get vaccine or not. It's your choice. No? You weigh, you see the benefits, you see this. What Ayurveda says is if your immunity is high, chances of you contracting any disease is minimized. So the Ayurvedic way is to increase your immunity. For that, Gurudev has told us take 2 tablets of Kabasur in the morning and evening after lunch and dinner. If that is too strong for you, then make it 1 tablet each. If that is too strong, take at least 1 tablet every day. Along with that, take 2 tablets of Amrut with lunch after lunch and dinner, and then Haldi plus these 3 tablets are there. And if you want to really add Shakti drops also. So these few things will help us improve immunity, and chances are we will not contract these diseases. Or even if we contract, the body's immune system is strong enough, capable enough to handle any eventuality. And all possibilities are there in spite of the immunity being high. Sometimes the virus will get through to your defense systems and all that. And that can happen also after being vaccinated. All the vaccines have efficacy of 90%, 94% at the most. So 6% people are still prone to being exposed to the infection and contracting and the infection growing. So one last question, Dhruv.
Okay. The last question today is how to instill Indian values to kids growing up in America?
Yeah, you have to show interest in those things. Eventually, whether the children appear to be listening to the parents or not, appear to be following their parents or not, eventually 30, 40 years down the line, they start copying, they eventually copy their parents. We as also young adults, we may have been very rebellious, we may have not listened to our parents. But as we grow 30 years, 35, 40 years, those same habits we have inculcated, what our parents have. At least 70, 80% of those habits we have inculcated. So you start showing interest, you follow it, and then seeing you, the children will copy and learn. Small, very young children, what they do, they emulate their parents. No, if the mother is making tea coffee every day, then they will start making tea coffee. If the father is going to office every day, they will act as if they are going to office every day. If the father is working on a computer, they see the parents working on the computer, they will do that. If they see the parents spending a lot of time with cell phone, they will start doing that. So if you start doing your pujas regularly, lighting a lamp, putting an agarbatti every day, if you have a shivling at home, putting some water on the shivling. Some other deities are there taking care, giving 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then the children start copying, and when they start copying, then that is inculcated. So it's like you have to practice what you want them to be, and then encourage them. We can't push them nowadays. Children are very rebellious. If you push them to do this, then they become rebellious. But encourage them. Come, say, why don't you light it for me? Why don't you light the agarbatti for me? Very, very beautifully, gently with them. And that is how we inculcate these values. Okay. So good. Amazing questions, Dhruv. People are showing a lot of interest and lots of good questions are coming up.
Thank you.
So thank you everyone, all of you for supporting us. We are coming very close to 1 year of us starting this. I think first week of May last year we started our first program of keeping it simple, and now we are 11 months into the program, and it's all because of your support. One very good thing which has happened this week is for the first time our program has got more than 200 views. Two of our last programs have got more than 200 views, and it is a first for us. When we first had the program, we had about 40 views for the first program. So now over a period of 11 months, it has grown 5 times, and which is good progress. Though the numbers are very small, we cannot boast about the numbers, but still 5 times we have grown, and it is all because of your support. Please do keep on supporting us. If you have any questions, you can send the questions to Dhruv. I just see one question coming up now. Dhruv will note it down and he will ask it for the next session.
Yes.
So that much from us this week. We will meet you on the same program next week at the same time. So good night and have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye bye. Jai Gurudev.